I do not know what that annoying sound is. There seems to be a bit of a time lag. But you guys can see what I'm doing. Putting some paint thinner in my palette. And I'm about to do a blue wash, and this is called Vein Blue. A little bit of that on my brush. Putting it in the palette. I gotta make this a watercolor consistency. Ooh, that is too dark. I have to empty that and start over. Way too dark. On my brush, putting it in the palette. So I'm going to make this a watercolor consistency. Oh, that is too dark. So that's just too dark. And then I might have to start over. Because you don't know, I'm doing a blue wash on my Reborn doll kit. And then I will do a green wash. It will take away some of this peachy color. So I emptied that. I'm going to start over. Put some paint thinner in here. These colors are very, very rich and deep. Oh, I dropped the paper towels. God, short arm, short girl problems. It's a little lighter. All right, I'll try that. So I know I've not been around lately. I don't think I've done any videos for a little over a month now. Around Christmas I had flu and pneumonia, and I thought I had gotten better, but um about 3 weeks ago or so, my body just completely crashed out on me. It was a very terrifying experience, and um, I ended up going to the ER by ambulance, and I was admitted and spent almost a week there. then got discharged, and the next day I was readmitted again because I was so sick. Um, I ended up having um, flu and complications, had a sepsis infection, which is what's killing people this flu season. It's coming from people who get the flu, get pneumonia, and get this sepsis infection. Um, it's terrifying. And so, yeah. So, I've been recovering from that, and then laying in the hospital bed for almost 2 weeks, and then coming home and laying in a recliner for um then laying in bed for well no I didn't even well I laid in the hospital bed. I laid in the hospital bed for, you know, a week and a half. Then I came home and I couldn't lay in bed for um because I was still coughing and couldn't breathe. So I cleaned out my recliner. I had stuff piled in it. So I was taking stuff out of the recliner to sleep in it, slipped in there for like another week. And then, it was cold and it was raining. And all that made my arthritis and fibromyalgia flare up more. So, um, So, so laying in that recliner during all that made my arthritis and fibromyalgia flare up even more. Then I went to Days of the Dead on February 3rd just for a few hours that day because I'd already paid for it. I didn't want to be up the money. So I went ahead and went. And I sat most of the time I was there, but what little bit of walking I did, I was freaking exhausted. Um, So since then, I've been exhausted. So I haven't really felt like making any videos. And I had all those subscription boxes. I decided I'm not going to unbox them. I will do unboxing videos of the more newer boxes I've gotten. I have canceled most. Well, I've canceled pretty much all of my subscription boxes. I do have a few more coming in from subscription boxes I had already subscribed to for like monthly ones. Like I think I've got two more Geek Gear. I've got three more full moon features. Um, and I might have one more or something else. I can't remember, but other than that, I mean, I just can't really afford to deal with them right now. But um, for now, I'm not doing subscription boxes. I'm I'm doing something new. I which is doing Reborn dolls. Um, Being an artist, I want to try something new with my artistry and creativity, and I think this would be a lot of fun. You can make some decent money with it, and I'm sick of struggling financially all the time. So um, I'm hoping you know this will be enough to help me keep my head above water a little bit in life. And not to mention it just looks a lot of fun, and it just would make me give me something interesting to do. So, keeps my mind distracted, keeps my mind off the negative. So, and I do have a Facebook page for my new dolls. It is called Dark Corner of the Attic Nursery. I will be making human type reborn dolls, but I'm mostly looking to do horror reborn dolls or what they call alternative reborn dolls. Um, but I like the horror babies, like Where Pup Remus and the Vampire Twins. So, but I thought I would be able to share this little journey with you. You might see me on the channel from time to time, doing videos. I thought about making a YouTube channel for the painting and stuff for this, but um I just don't have time to to balance too many channels, so you know I just figured I'll do painting on this one. So I'm putting the paint on this cosmetic wedge. Then I pounce it. Now it's clear. It doesn't. You really can't see the blue. Forget. Oh, my arm gets tired. Ooh, that is too much blue. Patfoot's mad because he's in his crate. Gotta keep stirring that paint. It just kind of coagulates there. Lauren! I was over here just talking to myself and pouncing away at my surrogate. I need to find something to stick up this thing's bum so that, or its head, because my arm is getting tired holding it. I use this big paintbrush. Yep, paintbrush. Yep, come here. I'm trying to live a dream. I don't know what kind of dream, but a dream over here nonetheless. I have to keep stirring the paint. It just doesn't want to stay stirred up very well. Well, hey there, Gary. How's it going over there? Have you met the neighbors that took my house? I saw the inside of my old house. It made me homesick for a minute. But I do not miss the drama of them crazy girls. I got other choice words, but being that my channel is family friendly, I don't want to say nothing ugly. Yeah, I know, Lauren. It's a pain in the butt, but I just stir away and keep dabbing. Oh, it's my battery's about to die. I can't wait to see Lauren. I'm gonna hopefully start my wear pup. Um, Maybe next week. I had to order some paints. Yeah, Gary. I have them crazy skanks blocked on Facebook, but I do know what goes on over there. I do hear about stuff, but it's nice that the new someone nice got my house. I worried about that. Um, Even though one day when I win the lottery, I'm getting the house back because I like what they did with it. So she ain't keeping my house forever. Yeah, I know. I know, Gary. There's hawks out there. When I came back to that my house in 2008, there were um there were hawks, and I couldn't believe that they hadn't got a hold of your chickens for a long time. Dang it. I can't really tell. I'm not sure if there's a difference or not. Lauren, Gary used to keep them. They were in a coop, but during the day they'd run about the backyard. Sometimes they come in my yard and visit me. Yeah, I'm going to do this layer, then bake it, and then do another layer after. It looks a little darker compared to the arm, so we'll see. Did better than I thought. Hi. I keep hearing voices. How's your mom, Gary? And not, oh, when I say I'm hearing a voice, no, I'm not crazy. Not not abnormally so. Not not more than I typically am. Having some kind of weird, I don't know, some static. Oh, it's weird. Picking up some interference or something. I think I'm gonna have to do a little more on that one. Nothing crazy. Nothing more abnormally so. But not more than I typically am. That's kind of weird. I think it's me because there's a delay in the video. There's like a bit of a lag. It's a Google's Hangout thing, and I don't know how else to do chat on here. Yeah, Gary, definitely. I have to win the lottery. Actually, I don't regret selling and moving. I love it down here. I really do. Hampton's pretty awesome. It's really quiet, and I live by my longtime best friend, so I'm happy here. Yeah, I did learn it. That one's so pretty. I really want a big one too. I like the Moses, not so much the Lolita. But I think it's the Lolitas. It's the other big one, but I really like the Moses. I love the face. I really wish I could get her dwarf. Oh, that's good, Gary. I miss her. Tell her, tell her I said hey. I'm hoping to come up around my birthday in April. Just to, I want to see see my house. Just to drive by and visit, and I want to go to the British the British market over a Merchant's Walk. I miss going there. I miss my I miss my UK chocolates. So um hopefully I'll be up there in April and I'll stop by and say hey. Hi sir, I'm hearing feedback and I don't think it's me. It's picking up voices somewhere. Right? Maybe my house is haunted. I didn't expect this, but this kind of relaxing. I'm getting sleepy. Oh, 3 down, 2 to go. Should be baking the head while I do the limbs, but didn't think about it. Yeah, I really want one of the dwarf babies. As I I just feel a real connection with the one she did, and nobody else does them. Um, like I told her in the group, I was considered a little person till I was 27. Um, because my thyroid quit working when I was still a baby, and that stunted my growth. And I was 4'9" until I was 27, and then they put me on thyroid medicine, and I actually grew a few more inches, but I still have dwarfy features like my hands and feet and my legs. My legs look funny. I have the short, dumpy legs like dwarfs, and my hands and my feet. So I really want one. So Asia said she'll make sure I'll get one. So I just think they're really, really sweet. But I definitely want a Moses as well. What, my cat looks huge? This is the Sarah kit from Bountiful Baby. I just thought, oh crap. Um, her. I like this one for several reasons. One, the face looked the most like that character that I'm creating it for. Um, and then it also had the least detail they thought would be great as my first kid. It didn't have a lot of creases, but the legs and arms do look, well, especially the legs do look kind of big for the small head, but she's actually kind of a small baby. She's newborn. Ooh! I know the Maggie Maddox twins I have that are the vampire babies. They've got that grumpy face. I love them. There was a fight going on in one of the Reborn groups that caused a big drama on a post in there. About someone said that someone was selling the babies they made, and um someone said they were ugly, and it caused a huge fight. And I personally think they're adorable, so to each their own. And if you don't like it, if you don't like something, why don't you keep your mouth shut instead of hurting somebody's feelings? Whatever. Oh. Um, I'm not sure. I got whatever body that Bountiful Baby said went with it. They gave it two different options, I believe, and so I just got one of the bodies. I don't know which one it was. Um, I don't know. I just got one of the bodies. Last swim, and then I can finish letting them dry and go in the oven. Hopefully, yeah, there's been a lot of drama in the dog groups. The last couple days, it turned out a pretty well established reborner had been caught um taking um, reborn kits and molding them in clay, and then making silicone, starting to make silicone dolls to sell from Bountiful Baby. And oh my God, it was like a mob after her. And she didn't want to take any responsibility for it. I mean, it was absolute chaos. Just drama, I swear. Kind of an arm cramp. Ooh, not quite sure what happened. I kind of blanked out. Lord, these people know they're illegal. I don't know why they want to do it. They know they're going to get caught at some point. I mean, I'm new to the whole reborning thing and reborn dolls and whatnot, but I mean, it's just like with anything else. You know, at some point you're going to get caught. I mean, seriously, what's wrong with people? And then the fact you actually have people that defend the people that do things bad. I mean, oh Lord. All right, that is the last limb. Seriously, what's wrong with people? I don't know how long they take to dry. The head is dry. The arms are still wet, and I did them first after the head. So, right. You have a chance of making better money just being honest. I mean, seriously. Well, as soon as these dry, I know you can't fix stupid. As soon as these dry, they will go in the oven. Yeah, the arms are about dry. They just have a few little shiny spots on them. And the legs, I have to wait on them longer because just did them. The head's done though. But I did my first doll, the first layer, yay! I went to I went to CVS today and got some extra wedges. Bountiful Baby sent me these, but um, the, the CVS wedges don't soak up as much, so I got some extra ones. And then they had the pointed Q-tips. I needed some of those. Sammy told me to neutralize this kit to use to use blue and yellow. Well, I didn't have yellow, but since she's going to be green anyway, we discussed another game plan. Yeah, I guess I could do that. And then that way, when they're ready to come out of the oven, they're cooling. Then I do the legs, and then get started. Because as a son, me and me and Sammy were talking because since I don't have yellow and my doll's going to be green anyway, um, the next wash I'm going to do another blue wash, but I'm going to do a green wash in the phthalo green, which I'll use for creases later. And then eventually, um, the skin will be um, the earth mint. but I'm not sure how to do modeling, how I'm going to do modeling the skin when it's green, but whatever. I'm going to go put her in the oven. Make sure my hands are okay. Since I don't have yellow and my bowl's going to be green anyway. The slow would be they both win. But I like seeing when it's in white land. I'm going to do that one. The skin when it's brown and white. I'm going to put her in when she has hands on it. Yeah, I thought about that too. Because I've looked at other green babies and they didn't really have the modeling. So try not to stress over it too much. I'll I'll see how she looks when I get to that point. When the parts come out of the oven, how long does it take? How long does it take for them to cool? I don't know that. I don't think I've heard that said at all from anybody. That way, as soon as it cools, I can get back to work. I'd like to at least get a couple more layers done tonight because it's already almost 5 o'clock and it'll be time to feed and walk Padfoot here soon. And I've got my front door open and I can't, he's locked in his crate and I can't have him out and about because he'll run off. I wish he was one of those dogs that I could open the front door, let him go in the yard, and he'd come right back. No, he's one of those dogs that run off. And we live on a couple main roads out here and by train tracks. So he'd be run over. Already almost 5 o'clock. It'll be time Oh, that's good. Because I'm not a very patient person. I think with the painting, I'll be patient, but waiting for it to cool and waiting for the paint to dry. See, I'm not good at that kind of patience. But trying to figure out. I I talked to. Well, I didn't talk to, but I sent a message to Jenny, and she sent a message back last night, or yeah, last night. But I had already passed out. But um, I asked her about the coloring she did on the wear pup she did, the one that girl in UK got, and she's going to tell me the colors she did because I want to make that one, make those colors. I just don't know how to do it because I want an albino wear pup, but so I want to start working on Luna next week. Girl, mine too. I'm getting so sleepy. My medication's kicking my arse. Go have a nap. I'll talk at you later. Peace.